good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Put the bell on all so you get notified straight away as soon as we drop any new content on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So, another undercard fight that was on the sort of televised part of the zone card, missing Dillian White and all that, Otto Warren, was another fighter called Johnny Fisher. And Johnny Fisher, English fighter, 22 years old. He's definitely a guy that kind of stands out because he sold just the sheer amount of tickets this young man sold. He sold like 1,400 tickets. His dad was saying he sold another 30 on the door. And this young guy is a ticket seller. Brought the whole of Essex out with him. Exeter University guys out with him, and he's a young prospect, no real amateur pedigree to speak of. He's very fresh, very sort of new to the game, but the good news for him is he's kind of got time on his side. He's young and he's developing, and he faced off against a Spanish opponent called Terrero, and he basically from round one, very keen to get going, was Johnny Fisher. Moved quite well. You could tell he did kind of smother his work in the first round. You could tell he was really excited, getting carried away with the sense of occasion, just excited to be on the card and everything. And yeah, he rushed his work a little bit, but you could always tell, even from the first bell, that this kid seems to have like a natural power, natural sort of brunt to all of his shots, because there would be times where he would be making mistakes and he's hitting the guy's gloves and stuff like that. But even those punches where he's landing on the gloves and everything, they were hurting this guy. So you can tell that there's a real brute force and a real power there. There's like a raw power to Johnny Fisher. He boxed quite well. First round, probably a bit too overzealous and a bit too keen, sort of trying to rush in, and you could see he'd have the guy hurt, and he would sort of try and he would be rushing his work a bit too much. But round two was a bit more polished. He used his range a bit more, used his arms to sort of judge the distance a bit more, and he gets his man out of there lovely in round two. It was one of those displays and performances where it was dominant. It was what it should have been, really and truly, at this stage of his career. Guys like this, Terrero, good little step up for him. A guy that, comes to have a go, but again, a guy that's not really at a high caliber of boxing. But for a guy like Johnny Fisher, just on his way up, just a very young guy, sort of you could even say below the prospect stage, because he's very raw still and everything, and he does have some ingredients there to become a champion one day. But again, it's really, really early days. That was only his fourth fight as well. So yeah, the guy like Terrero, good little scalp on his record. Overall, decent performance. You could tell he was excited. The occasion got to him, and he's definitely got something there. He's got good size. I think it's about 6'4", 6'5". He's got raw power, and as long as they keep sort of working on his technique, sort of calm him down a little bit, get him to concentrate, focus more, and as long as he sort of keeps learning the game, this guy could be, you never know, he could be a threat one day. He definitely is a guy that I feel will make money in the game of boxing, because when you've got a fan base like that, I mean, it's not quite up there with Josh Warrington's fan base, but for a 4-fight novice, to have that many people coming down and to be able to just sell tickets like it's nothing, this guy definitely has that star potential. He's definitely got that potential, got his slogan Bosh and all that. So yeah, I'd say Fisher's definitely one that he will be. As long as he keeps winning, you will keep seeing him on cards. And I think they just need to sort of build him up slowly, keep feeding him guys like this, and just, they've got time. They can just gradually step the opponents up, and then one day throw him in there with the big dogs. But for right now, he just needs to enjoy the ride, keep working, live in the gym and everything. And yeah, you never know. He's a guy that definitely, he has some potential. He has that raw power. And he's got decent technique considering how much of a novice he is. So yeah, he's impressive performance, and I think it's going to be onwards and upwards for Johnny Fisher. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Fisher? What do you think about his style? Do you think he can go all the way? And yeah, until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out. Catch you on the next one.